next name you hear will be our 2019 Mr. Olympia.
I am Brandon Curry. I'm just a bodybuilder, man. I'm just a normal person pursuing a sport that I love that was once a hobby, and now it's become a job and sort of a passion. I had been bodybuilding as a hobby for a few years. 2006, I got to go to my first Olympia. We're up in the Weeder booth, and there was free food, free drinks up there. I don't even think they do that anymore. But I was up there, and I got up there with the models. Apparently, I was on the list, but luckily the lady who let us go up said, "Oh, you all look the part, come on up." I doubt I was on the list, but we went up and we enjoyed it. And then I saw Ronnie Coleman lose the title. And that was the defining moment. I think the whole room got quiet, even though it was probably crazy. And I realized that that's what I wanted to be, a professional bodybuilder.
Right now, Brandon Curry as Mr. Olympia doing what he's supposed to do because he's a very good quality man. He is definitely what the sport needs right now and certainly what the Olympia needs. He's a great reflection on the Olympia. Him winning the Olympia in the fashion that he did is tremendous.
What I like about him is his mindset. His mindset is he still can get a lot better, and he knows that. And that's what I like. That's when, when I saw him, I was curious to see kind of just how he was mentally, just being the champion and all that. And kind of the overriding theme I got from him was, I'm the champ, but I know I got to get better, and I'm going to get better. I didn't sense any entitlement from him at all. So I think what you're going to see with Brandon is he's going to continue to get better.
Hasn't been easy. Nothing's easy that's worth anything. Training is brutal. As a bodybuilder, you train and you pride yourself on working hard or being strong or whatnot. And I had a whole young career of wanting to be strong, wanting to be this top performer. Always a performance nut. Got away from that and went more into my bodybuilding focus side to be smarter, increase my longevity of my career, which was a good thing. But one thing I've learned about here, it's hard to be as strong as you would be when somebody else dictates how much rest time you have, how much more weight they're gonna put on, what order you're gonna do it. You're kind of like an open victim. It's not your logic, it's not your signs you're reading, it's somebody else reading you. And sometimes they're pushing you over an edge that you won't necessarily go to on your own because you already have these preconceived notions and limitations. So a lot of times I hit a set and I'm like, man, this has got to be the last set. The next thing I know, they put more weight on. And they're like, yo, you got another set where you're going to drop some. And it's like, wow.
So I don't think the comments that people make about him, I mentioned it to him. I said, I did an interview with him and I said, you hear all these comments, right? And he said, yeah, absolutely. But he's not losing any sleep over it. He's just taking it in, he's internalizing, he's training hard, and he knows he's got to get better, which is what a champion does.
Please take the check for $400,000, the Olympia gold medal, and the Sandow.
Well, from the get-go, I had a wife that definitely believed in me. She saw, the stress. She saw the struggle to balance bodybuilding and balance being a dad and a family man. So she knew that, in order for me to become great at this sport of bodybuilding, I needed the opportunity to kind of isolate and focus on it. And she allowed me to do that, taking on an extra load to allow me to go away and do what I need to do for my preparation. So.
To our winner, and new Mr. Olympia, Brandon Curry.
We got one, baby. We got one.